Sleep Token, The Offering. Is it any good? Alright guys, I will be going through Sundowning. It was majorly requested since it was their debut album. You can see my reaction to the first song of the album in this video that's over here. And I appreciate you guys in the comment section letting me know that this is not technically their first song that they made a couple of EPs and whatnot. But when I went to Google, that's what Google said. But thank you guys for actually filling me in on the correct info. But anyways, while we're here, I'm just going to go through Sundowning. So let's enjoy it together and see what they've got in store for us. Ooh, like this visualizer with the flames. Okay. This sounds nice, man. A different symbol too this time. Ooh. Okay. I was gonna say there's a different symbol on the left there for the visualizer. This is fire. Literally. But bro's going crazy with the drums, man. That's two right there, right? Dude's awesome.
You are a garden entwined with all. You are the silence on sacred shores. You've got diamonds, fatigue, my love. So take a bite of me just once. I want to turn the page once again. Take a bite.
Oh, bro, every time, dog. Ooh. Oh man, that oh my god, yo, he's killing it.
An offering in your favor, a sacrifice.
Vessel is hitting the notes, dog.
I know you've got a taste, so just take a bite of me. Turn the page once again.
Bro, this shit just like takes me away, bro. Oh my goodness. Here we go with another switch up. Seamless as always. Bro, this is about to go crazy. I know this beat drop out. It's either gonna go crazy, or it's gonna go just quiet, calm. Crazy. Oof. Bro, they're so good. They're so good. This is insane, dog. They don't miss. They never miss. They never ever miss. Whew. All right, guys, we're definitely going to talk about this, and I'm going to give my thoughts because I didn't really speak much in this one. I just kind of just listened this time around a little bit more, tried to make it a point. Wow. But before I give my thoughts, please, if you made it this far, if you enjoyed it, watching me vibe out, if you vibed out with me and made it this far, please leave a like. That's great. It takes 2 seconds and it'd help me out tremendously, man. I would really, really much appreciate it if you did. If you don't want to, that's whatever. But I'm just saying it go a long way for me, you know. But thank you anyways for making it this far, even if you did, and if you're interested in what I have to say about this. Here we go. So I've got the lyrics pulled up and I'm going to talk about what I caught, but I'm also just going to go by the lyrics as well. But what did I catch? So obviously the song is called The Offering, right? This is basically how I interpreted the song is that, Vessel is basically saying, this is an offering to you. I am an offering to you. Um, and please, you can take a bite of me and like let's turn the page and go to another chapter. Let's possibly go on to bigger and better things. um and if I become a part of you in a sense, maybe then that'll make me a better person, and we can go on to bigger and better things, turn the page, go on to a next chapter and do it all over again. If I keep offering myself to you in service to you, and you keep guiding me in the direction that I would like to go on, then I think that that's a great partnership and we could do amazing things together. That's how I interpret this song. And I think that it's got like a dope message. You can kind of think about that as like anything. You can say, um I'm offering myself to you. That could be to hard work, dedication, offering yourself to a craft, offering yourself to some sort of a goal, so to speak. And if we're speaking metaphorically, right, we're not talking about a deity. If we're looking at this in a different way, I love to do that. If you give yourself completely to something, and you focus on it, you dedicate yourself to it, you don't give up, and you continue through blood, sweat, and tears to persevere and to work this thing into you, and in turn, you yourself are working yourself into this thing, great things can happen. This can go for any goal or aspiration that you have in life, so to speak. And this could be interpreted that way. Seems to me, if you're looking at a face value, it's kind of like talking about either a a lover, a loved one, somebody that you may have like serious feelings about. Could be lust. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely be that. Talking about some take a bite out of me. We could do this all over again. You have the teeth of diamonds. The hardest teeth you have. You could take a bite out of me like it's nothing, effortlessly. And I'm all about it. You know what I'm saying? You are the strongest thing. You are a rock, maybe, like your diamonds. Anyways, people value diamonds. I'm going all over the place, but that's my interpretation, or how you can interpret it. And then going by the lyrics say, you are a garden entwined with all you are, the silence on sacred shores. You got diamonds for teeth, which is what I caught. So he says, you've got diamonds for teeth, my love, so take a bite of me, just once. I want to turn the page once again. Take a bite. This is a giving, an offering in your favor, a sacrifice in your name. But I know you got a taste, so just take a bite of me and turn the page once again. Basically saying, like, I am an offering to you, and I know you've got a taste of what I have to give, and I've felt in turn, what you taking a taste of me or a bite of me, ayo, could mean for the both of us. We both get something out of this. So do it again, please. I love that you did it. It helped me out. Maybe you felt pleasure in it. You felt the same. Let's keep doing it, and let's turn the page. And just by the time we all done with this and we go all the way to the end, we're gonna be at a completely different chapter. Maybe, maybe even a different book if we're talking about pages, metaphorically speaking, and we're talking about our life. You know what I'm saying? It could definitely be that way. And the last couple of lines are, give in again and let me lay my arms belong. Oh, give in again and let me lay. My arms belong around you. So take a bite. I want to know. I want to take a bite. Basically saying, I belong around you. You know what I'm saying? And you belong with me. You belong up, with me in a sense to where we just go great together. Do you want to be with anybody else? I, I don't think that's what you want. So I think that this is definitely one of those one of those situations where you can look at it as, oh, we're doing something as far as like lustful, a sensual, as a lover or someone that you care for in that sense, giving yourself to somebody completely subservience. Hey, it could be taken that way, but like I said, I think that there's other ways to take it. All that being said, getting all that interpreting out of the way, right? The song, amazing as always, and they always tend to switch up the beat, switch up the sound, and they do it seamlessly. And as I was listening to this, I'm like, dude, the only other band that I can think of that does this seamlessly every time, believe it or not, System of a Down. I don't know if you guys are into that kind of sound. If you guys are into that kind of sound, let me know. And I'm sure that for those of you that could vouch, like in the comments or whatever, System of a Down, bro, they can switch it up and it hits every single time. It's like they can go from like one tempo to another, and it's always seamless and it always hits. And that's what I feel like they do with this. It's just a different vibe, a different sort of music, a different sort of feel, but they still switch it up seamlessly, beautifully every single time. Vessel was hitting those notes. Two was going crazy with the drums, crazy. He's been going crazy with every song that I've heard so far, and this is just so far. Again, for their debut album to come out swinging like this is great. Like, I don't know, man. I'm really like into like Linkin Park and stuff like that, especially like old school Linkin Park, and you think about like Meteora and Hybrid Theory and their first couple of albums that they came out with, but I mean in general they just came out just like immaculately. That it couldn't have been any better, and I feel like it's the same thing with this band. They couldn't have like this couldn't have been any better. This is like a classic in the making already, and I'm only two songs in. Again, for their debut album. But anyways, guys, if I misinterpreted anything or you agree, disagree, whatever, you let me know. But I like to always talk about the meanings of songs because it's art at the end of the day, and I would be remiss to not talk about art in this way, to appreciate the art in this way. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, it doesn't even matter. That's what the artists put their things out there for. You know what I'm saying? To have it, to see if it could reach us or make us think in a certain way or have a different perspective, feel a certain feeling. That's what it's there for. And I'd be remiss as a reaction channel to not be real, keep it real with you, give my thoughts, and that's me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts, comments, all that stuff in the comments. Again, leave a like if you made it this far. I know I've been rambling. And as always, guys, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.